Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Somua SM. It's a Tier 8 French premium heavy tank, and it's located on the north spawn of Siegfried Line under the command of Panzerpenguin. Well, it's armed with a 100mm gun and is capable of doing 300 output, but this one is mounted on a pivoting turret, and it also has 5 match shots in the magazine with a 37-second reload and 2.25 seconds between each shot. Okay, well, after all that information, let's see some gameplay. Panzerpenguin's loaded, it's got 5 shots ready to go. Well, he's driven into a wall there. Moving ahead, I think he's just going to try and get down the corridor to the right, but at least I thought he was, but it looks like he's going to go after that AMX 5120. Now that one's got a 120mm gun, this one is a 100mm. Okay, so he's poking and shooting. 3 in target, 4 in target. Now kill shot, oh, doesn't need to. The kill was stolen by the T-54 Mob 1. But now he's got 37 seconds to reload. In fact, actually, he's got 36.47, so he must have a better crew. And he's going after that AMX 1390, but of course he's got no shells at the moment to fire, so all he can do is ram the 1390. And the 54 Mob 1 takes that kill as well. Okay, moving on. Well, there was a Tiger P just across the way there. Looking for targets. Now, there's a couple of targets made their way around on the far east side. A T-43 and a Lurver. I think the Conway's responding, so is the T-54 Mob 1. We've got shots on the Scorpion. One's in. He fires another one but doesn't connect. That T-43, not sure if he connected there. Okay, well, he's only got 2 shots left in the magazine. He could opt for a reload, but he needs those shots on target. Fires one into the Tiger 1 and another one. So now he's in reload. But he made those shells count. Well, the enemy's losing hit points. That Lurver's down to the bare minimum now. He's gone. There's a KB3 there as well. Looks like the enemy tank is thrusted through the east side and went down the road, and they've lost their Scorpion G. We're almost loaded. 9 seconds to go. Now this is another thing where the Somua SM excels, because it's got that pivoting turret. It can actually use gun depression against the enemy. He gets 2 shots into the Tiger 1, tries to get the 3rd one in, but it doesn't count. So he's got 2 shells left, and there's the Tiger P at the end of that road. Type 4 Heavy's making his way this way. You get shots on them. Going for the Tiger P. He's going to do a drive-by. Puts 1 in. 2 in. Now he needs to drive past, and yep, the enemy is dead. He only did actually damage him when he took out the Tiger P with some HE blast. Just got a bit of splash from the shell. So we'll probably get some compensation towards the end of the game. Or at the end of the game, rather. Okay. Now, although the mods are saying that he's loaded at the moment and he's got 5 shells, he hasn't actually completed. That's another fault of the Aslains mods. Sometimes on replays it doesn't show that he's loaded. Now he's loaded. And there's only 4 enemies left. The T-28 prototype and an Object 2704. He just ran the corner, puts one into the rear of the T-28 and fires the second one, but he's already dead. Kills the 704. Now he just needs to kill this Bulldog and then the enemy Arty. And there's the enemy Arty in the distance. He can just see it. Diving in, puts one in. Oh, and he's killed before panzerpenguin can find the last one. Goes for the comedy lead. Wow, and he's upside down. It doesn't matter. Game's over. What were you thinking? Oh dear, I must play that one again sometime. Yes, okay, so he got a first class tanker in that game. He also picked up a sharpshooter badge, a fire for effect, and a bruiser medal out of the minor medals, but he picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle, and a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And the win rate for that game was 4,666. He actually did, let's have a look, 4,198 hit points of damage. He's top of the table. The next high scorer was the Object 704 that he killed near the end, 3,554 to him. And then came the Type 4 Heavy, who got 2,874 hit points. When you look at the number of kills, that was the T-54 Mod 1. He was doing a lot of kill stealing in that game. He managed to pick up a Leather Slayer's Medal and a Top Gun. He got 6 kills. Then the next highest scorers were the Conway and the A44. Unfortunately, panzerpenguin only got the 1 kill during that game, but it was still pretty good. Let's have a look at the base XP. Well, he's top of the table with that one, 1,264 base experience points. So you'd expect that, considering the amount of damage he did during that game. Next high score was the T-54 Mod 1, his kill stealing, and then came the Conway with 767. panzerpenguin fired 19 rounds in that game, got 14 direct hits and 14 penetration. That 100mm gun is very, very good. If you can forgive the 37 seconds on the reload, it can be very, very effective if you fire your shots at the enemy just to perforate them to death. Damage of 4,198 hit points, of which 583 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, and it was a penetration. He also blocked damage of 240 hit points and spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and that's where he got the Confederate, and he also did damage assistance of 584 hit points. On a free-to-play account, he earned 78,563 credits, and he got 67 credit compensation for that only shooting the, blasting the Tiger P behind him and catching him in the splash. So his total came to 78,630 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually took away 58,748 credits. The Somua SM is a good credit earner. He received 2 bonds for getting the High Caliber and the Confederate, and he also earned 1,264 base XP, 84 for this being a premium vehicle, and 1,264 because he had a personal reserve bonus running for 100%. So his total take-home was 2,612 experience points altogether. He calls this Somua SM clip sounds. Well, it does make a funny noise when the shells are loading in, but if there's so much battle going on around you, you can sort of like forget about that or put it to one side. But yes, I think it was a very hectic battle, and he was using the mobility of the SM, and it is quite a mobile tank, to get around just about everywhere and fire at every enemy tank that he could shoot into. But yes, he actually did rather well in that game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.